Hey there, today I'm just going to quickly demonstrate KittyCoin Club, which is an Ethereum-based smart contract I'm currently working on. The purpose of this contract is to make it easier for people to make donations to both trusts or, in this case, charitable organizations that manage the fostering of animals who no longer have homes. Once an animal is in foster care, the foster carer typically will pay for kitty litter and food. So we want a way to make it easier to both trace and make donations to both trusts and to foster carers. Cool. Let's jump into it. So we've got our terminal here. This is running a development environment which has our smart contract loaded onto it already, as you can see. And we have 4 accounts that we're going to be using. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. That's trust, or owner, trust, foster care, and donator. So for starters, we're on our owner account already, but what we want to do is create a trust. And trusts are what are able to create cats. So create a trust. Oh, actually, to start with, we'll get off mainnet and we'll connect to the local instance. Cool. So refreshing the page, you should see the blocky update. That's unique to your account. Boom. So we'll make that transaction. You can actually see that go through in the dev instance of the blockchain. And then we will swap over to the new trust and refresh the page. The blocky should change. Oh, dark cat, that's rare. And we will make a new cat called Yana. Now the trust address is us. And what we want to do is create or add the foster address to the foster address field. And what this is how the donation is split among accounts. So we'll set the cap to 2 Ethereum. And we will make that submission. And we should see that go through. There we go, cool. Now if we refresh the page, we should see that same cat that we just submitted as available as a cat for adoption. And if we refresh the page, that same cat's going to come up because this trait seed is what generated this image. Cool. Now let's swap over to the donator account. The donator account is account 3. Oops, yep, cool. Just want to make sure his blocky shows up in the top right here. Fantastic. Now let's make a donation. So we see the max donation is 2 Ethereum, and we want to donate 0.5 Ethereum, and we want to make sure that 50% goes to the trust and 50% goes to the foster care. So that's about $480 US. This is just an example, obviously. Now if we refresh this page, what you should see is that, yeah, 1/4 of the donation has been fulfilled. Something to be aware of is, so 50% and 50% would have gone to trust and to the foster carer. So I'll actually jump onto the foster carer to show this. So now on the top right hand side, you should see 0.25 Ethereum within the pending transactions to this account. This bar will fill for both trust and for foster carers. This is important because just because it says 2 Ethereum cat doesn't mean that the foster carer is going to get 2 Ethereum. It just means this cat has a recommended target it wants to hit at a maximum. 2 Ethereum is what a foster carer might receive. In all likelihood, it will probably be a mix of that percentage will go to the trust and to the foster care. It's a bit hard to explain, but I'll show what I mean. So we'll jump back over to the account that's making donations, and we'll make a donation of like 2 Ethereum, for example. And again, we'll do actually we'll go with like 4 Ethereum, and we'll do 50% again. So this will go through. But what is effectively happening here is we did 50% of the 4 Ethereum, I think I said. So that's 2 Ethereum. We already had 0.5 Ethereum in the donation. So 1.5 Ethereum will have gone to the trust account, and the remainder will have gone to the foster account, and the remainder will have gone to the trust account. I swear this makes sense in practice. So we'll jump back over to the we'll actually go to the trust account, and we should expect to see 2.5 Ethereum in this account, and the remainder of 2 Ethereum should be in this account. Oh, sorry, 1.5 Ethereum. Sorry, I can't do maths. because of the way that, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, does it? 1.5 Ether. Oh my god. What's happened here? Okay. One sec. Let's jump over here. 2.5. There is something funky going on, and I don't like it. It looks like there's a calculation fault, which I'm going to have to work out, but I will get to that. Thank God this isn't deployed yet. So let's jump onto account 2, and let's try withdrawing off our Ether. So we've got 1.5 ETH that we want to withdraw into this account. There's a bug with the way that the gassing works, so I just swap this over to there, and then I gas the transaction. That should withdraw this 1.5 Ether into my account. Cool, and that's it. Fantastic. So what will have actually happened here is no Ethereum will have been lost. It's the way that I'm calculating this maximum that I'm displaying here. I'm probably adding. Actually, I know exactly where it is. Anyway, I'll save that for another video, but this is sort of a demonstration of what we're able to do so far, and hopefully we'll be releasing onto one of the test nets this coming week.